Game with the 50-50, game with the 50-50. All right, ladies, you got your fans? All right, y'all, I was a little worried about let's here we go, y'all. I don't know if y'all know, but Westlove and the 478 band. It's like, oh, so my partner. Y'all, real quick, ladies, looking, hey guys, looking really well. All right, y'all, real quick for the menu. Game with the 50-50, game with the 50-50. All right, ladies. Game with the 50-50, game with the 50-50. All right, ladies, you got your fans? All right, y'all, I was a little worried about let's
everyone. Hey. Good afternoon, everyone. Haven't been live in a while, just been chilling, y'all. I've been in a car wreck. I'm hurting so bad up here, but there's nothing I could do about it. Yes, how y'all doing out there? Hello, hello, hello. Sharon, how you doing? Sharon? Sharon God. Good evening, Miss BT and chat. So hello to you too, Deborah Jackson. God bless you. Good evening, Black Titanic and everyone. And Mary Langley speaking. She's saying happy Tuesday. Hello and hello, BT. Well, I guess Marilyn is coming on. Come on in this house. Come on in this house. Come on up in here. It's good to see you too, Miss Marilyn. Well, let me do house rules, you guys. House rules before I forget. Gotta do those house rules, y'all. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The disclaimer. Yes, gotta do that. Ooh, Lord. Oh boy. The Georgia disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1978. Allowance made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, reporting, teaching, scholarship, what else, you guys? And research. Fair use is used permitted by the copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing on non-profit educational personal use, y'all. Anyway, it just tips the scale. Anyhow, y'all. Oh, I couldn't even see it. I had to cut it short. Couldn't see it. My eyeballs. I need some new eyeballs, y'all. You guys, I'm so glad to be here. I know I haven't been here in a while. I was in that car wreck, and all is well now. All is well. Can't keep an old lady down. Back hurting bad, but I'm still here. Anyway, you guys, today I want us to have a talk about Angie Stone. And when Angie Stone came forth, you guys, yeah, she said she want her money. And we find that often, right? With our people. It would go all the way back in slavery. And before slavery, y'all know we were the first one on this planet. What did they do? We were colonized and they took our land and resources. And then our ancestors had to work and work and work and work their own land that was taken from them for free. So Angie is talking about reparation. This woman worked hard. She was a senior citizen and she said she hated, she got old now, y'all. She hated going on that road, but she needed to survive. But she found out that allegedly, right, $50 million was owed to her. I want to play this. I'm going to turn this up and y'all listen to it. This man is one of Angie Stone's friends. His name is Stone Paxton. She really trusted this man and he is going to, y'all listen to him very well. Let me turn this up.
What's up, you guys? I'm going to be dropping a part 3 video why Angie Stone mentioned my name. It's going to be dropping today. So be prepared for it. All right? What's up, you guys? I'm going to be dropping a part 3 video.
Oh my God, I don't have the right one. Okay. His name is Paxton.
My daughter didn't know that I had on.
Oh God, I didn't get the one. I got the little short one. But anyway, Patsy Stone is his name. And he came forth and said that Angie Stone calls his name all the time because he was trying to help her. He said that he got on the phone, he was making some phone calls, and this young man, he wouldn't call his name. I don't know if he a man or a girl. And he says, well, we found out there is evidence, document that all her publishing rights is in your name. Oh Lord, he got upset. He got offended. And the guy said, Mr. Paxton said he had a Mr. Paxton said that everybody else was on the phone. He had put Angie on the phone and on her team. And said he was just acting a fool on the phone because they had discovered where her publishing right was and who had it, and it was in his name. So he said that, hey, look, he wanted to bring it back down. He wanted to calm the man down so, he can get anything he could out of him to help Angie. So he calmed him down, and the man finally said, well, yeah, I know where your publishing rights at and who's got it. So then he said, okay, what they did was put the person on the phone. They all on the phone again, Angie and her team, and everybody got in an argument. But Angie was not crazy. She was not crazy. And it was these people that had her publishing right are people that she trusted, y'all. People that she told her most intimate details with, that she thought was her friend. Yeah, I need to find that. I ain't got the short. This name, I want y'all to hear that. That I thought that was just so. I'll look for it. I'll look for it after a while, y'all. I just thought that was just so heartbreaking to me to see a senior citizen trying to go out there to tour, y'all. She just couldn't do it no more. And then that's what made me thought. I said, this woman is talking about what we all talks about, what we talks about all the time, reparation, y'all. It's what she want her money. This woman worked hard for her money and didn't have anything. Didn't even have, allegedly, she didn't even have money to bury her mother. Died. She didn't have money to bury her mother. And then when she died, of course, they said that Tyler Perry paid for her funeral. Now, a woman in the industry, a celebrity that had worked so hard like that, shouldn't be struggling like that. But all is not lost, because her legacy lives on. She got her grandkids and her kids and all that. If y'all heard that speech by Tyler Perry during that funeral, I got it on now. Tyler Perry said, where is my money? That's a short. Tyler Perry at that funeral. Let me see if I can find that. Full ceremony. See if I can find Tyler Perry. Where is that money? Yeah, where is her money? And he was not afraid to come up and ask. I was so glad that he said that, because a lot of people, they don't want to go against, they do not want to go against the big machine. But anyway, y'all saw that, right? Y'all saw everything so mysterious. I uncovered so mysterious thing. Did y'all know that the report said that Angie, the police report is out, the crash report is out, and the report is out, what you call the crash report, the records, no fatality. Let me show y'all. No fatality. That's what the report says, y'all. What happened to this woman? What y'all think? This is such a mystery. And all those people that was in the van with her. Look at this, y'all. This coming from look at this. This coming from the guy. I'm gonna make it big. Hopefully I can see this. Yeah. This is the Alabama uniform crash report, y'all. And it says, you look at what it says, how many vehicles was in this car crash? Look over there where it say vehicles. One. It don't say nothing like no 3 or 4. It don't say nothing like no what they said, no 18 wheeler was it. It didn't say any of that. Now go over here where it say injured 9 people. That means that Angie was not dead. Go over here where it say fatalities 0. Y'all, this is the crash report. These people, this is the truth right here. What happened to Angie? How did she end up being deceased, y'all? That's what I want to know. How did Angie and why did they want Angie gone? Why did everybody, all those 9 people, we'll just say 8 people now, sign an NDA? That's why y'all haven't heard them say anything. They're not talking. Y'all know I saw Tony Braxton, right? Tony Braxton said that 3 of those, the same people, travel and tour with her. But one of them was there. Did y'all see that he had on a neck bracelet? She called him up. Do y'all know? I thought that man was going to come up and say something honoring Angie. He said nothing. You hear me? Nothing. I mean, nothing. He said, I just don't know. Do y'all see what I see? Now I'm finna turn Tyler Perry on. I need for y'all to listen to this. This is Tyler Perry, y'all. Y'all just saw this Alabama uniform traffic crash report while y'all listen to Tyler Perry.
Before, and Angie was a year younger than my mother was when she passed. But in her song, she said, in time, it's a little better. So my prayer for you is that time is kind to you. Everybody who came up here talking about Angie, I didn't know her like a lot of other people knew her. My experiences with her would be me going to a show and talking to her. The one time she was doing a show at the Civic Center, and I went to see the show, and she was telling me some things that were going on. And she's like, would you come on stage with me sing, brother? I was like, yeah, absolutely. So there she sang the song, just singing her heart out and her soul. Got a text from the video from Taraji P. Henson. She was saying, let me tell you a story about Angie. Then I started hearing all these stories about her. Taraji said she was just a baby boy, wasn't really super famous. And she heard that Angie was at a club, and she went to see her at the club, and Angie didn't perform, but she came out, and she's like, well, I'm so sorry I came to see you. And she's like, the promoter ain't have my money, so I want to go down the street of those promoters and record labels and people not paying folks. But anyway, Taraji said she took her in the corner and she sung a song for her in that club. That's the heart of a person. That's the soul of a person who cared about her fans, who cared about getting paid. You know, I was being interviewed by this woman once, and she was telling me, she said, Tyler, I just want to tell you, I can always tell when they're going to go left, because the interview starts, all these questions, and then it's like, the black women in your movies, you portray them in such negativity, and they're always going through something, and they're always, and she's a black woman. I asked her, I said, you ever been through something? She said, my life is great. I have a great husband, my kids are great, everything's wonderful. I said, God bless you, that you can live a perfect life. That's wonderful. Then I turned to her and asked her, I said, how old are you? She said, 25. I said, baby, keep living. But I look at these young folks who are living these lives and they think that it's supposed to be the way that it is on Instagram. And they're forgetting about the people who have paved the way for them to be in that situation. They're forgetting about the women like Angie Stone, who's been in the business all of these years. You're going to forget about what she did, all of the people that she put on and helped. So you got to go through something to write a song like $20. Because she says, what you know about being poor. She don't say poor, she says poor. What you know about having to borrow from the neighbor next door. These are her words. What you know about bumming rides. What you know about having to swallow your pride. And this is the part of the song that got to me when she said, what do you do when you're through? When you're always helping people and nobody is there for you. Y'all gotta forgive me because I'm angry at the way she was treated. I did not know all the things that she was going through. Recently, I found out because I'm not on Instagram. I'm not being hooked and manipulated by an algorithm telling me what to think and how to feel. So I don't see everything. But to think that this woman was in the business for all of these years, and there's a difference between performing because you want to and performing because you have to. All of those years, all of those songs, all of that money that was owed to her, where is it? It's wrong. It is wrong. And I'm tired of seeing us struggle and go through things and work hard and not reap the benefits of what we were supposed to reap. But you got to be careful when you start mistreating people, especially children of God, because the Bible says, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. And I'm going to tell you something. This woman was a prophet. She prophesied and preached her own eulogy. What am I talking about? In her song, No More Rain in This Cloud, she says, my sunshine is come. And I'm all cried out. There's no more rain in this cloud. And many of you may not know this, but I'm a pilot. And when you are a pilot, the first thing you study is the weather. And I learned about clouds, and what a cloud is particles, air and particles. And when the rain gets in that cloud and the particles get too heavy, it becomes the rain. It drops to the ground. It falls. It is just like our souls. We hold so much in. We hold so much pain. We hold so much that it has to come out of our eyes as tears. But the beauty of what she was talking about is when a cloud has no more tears, it dissipates. It's gone. But if you listen to that song again, there's a part that I want you to really, really listen to. She said, what goes around comes around. What goes up must come down.
So, you guys, yes. So today we will be honoring y'all. I need for y'all to, please honor this lady. Y'all come up, say something nice about Angie Stone. But it breaks my heart because over and over again, you would think that there was something way back from the 1800s where our land and property and money be taken away from us. But it's still going on today, y'all. Right now, today, I'm fighting for my property. Today, you guys, it's called eminent domain. Used to be they could just tell you couldn't write, so they tell you they'll come to you and tell you X your name on something and you be signing away your property, or they do you like they did on Black Wall Street. You guys just come in and use violence to take your land. But it's still going on today. Reparation. That's what she's talking about. It's reparation, y'all. And every one of us deserve reparation. Every last one of us in here been dead like this. From cattle slavery, from our ancestors. And it just made me pissed off at how they did Angie. And I'm pissed off because I want my reparation. I want my reparation. I'm old. I ain't seen it. I knew people from the 1800s that sit down and talk to me. I was never a slave, but I'm just sitting on the porch listening at them 1844, 18 something. These are men and women that just got out of slavery, sitting up there talking to me while I'm a little girl telling me about history. So what do they say about reparation? Let me read this to y'all. It applies to the UN. Reparation framework to the human rights violation of U.S. chattel slavery and its legacy for victims of slavery and their descendants. That's what she worked like a Hebrew slave. That woman worked her tail off only for somebody to just take her. And y'all know she's not the only one. All those artists, and then when they complain what happened to them, they just disappear. Y'all know who we don't talk about. We know about Michael Jackson. We know about Prince. We know about Whitney Houston. But y'all know who I often wonder, what happened to Luther Vandross? Luther Vandross got to talking about the same thing that woman was talking about. Angie was talking about. Next thing you know, they said Luther was gone, y'all. It's just over and over again, and it just pissed me off. I'm like Tyler Perry. So when we think about asking for reparation, we want our minds go all the way back to chattel slavery, but it's still today. Now they said they are a concept for reparation in legal philosophy. It's defined by the United States that reparation refers to the measure by the government to repair a violation of human rights by providing a range of material and symbolic benefits to victims of their families, y'all. Some reparation for slavery date back to the 18th century in North America. But let me tell y'all something. We gonna get this reparation. Go back. And reparation for slavery, if you can prove, or you start with your grandma, get those census out from your grandmama, download them. If you can prove that your ancestors was here from the 1800s, when they start getting out that reparation, you're gonna get it. Now I want y'all to listen to Tariq Nasheed. You got other ethnic group coming in trying to steal our reparation. Talking about everybody in the world was slaves, so they think they deserve reparation too. But anyway, we're talking about reparation. That's what Angie wants. Now let's take a look at this paperwork. This paperwork right here. I want y'all to dissect this paperwork with me. I'm gonna have to make it big. This is another crash report that's proving that this woman was not dead, y'all. This is coming from the Paperwork Party TV. Y'all need to go over there. What they did, they saw murders. That's what they do. And so they know how to get all these reports. But let's take a look at this report right here. I want y'all to dissect this report with me. I need to put this on my big screen. I can't hardly see it. Y'all bear with me till I put this on the big screen because I can't hardly see it. But what this is telling you, this is legend. I think this was the truck driver. This was the truck driver report. I don't know what happened to him, but he disappeared. The truck driver disappeared. Okay, I got it now. I can see it. I got it on the big screen. The truck driver disappeared, but the Paperwork Party TV pulled his report. So let's go we're going to go with the location, the category, the descriptions. So I'm going to have to get closer to the TV. I hope y'all can hear me, okay? Let's see. Get closer to the TV so y'all can hear me. So it says this first report, code number 34, passenger in the van. I don't know how many that is. It's got a number, looking like it got up to 8, but they say it was up to 9 passengers in the van, right, y'all? That's what they say. Y'all see that, don't y'all? Now, this is the truck driver describing what happened. The man where the van had flipped. Okay. So this is the driver. That's what they say. Traveling in direction north. I don't know what these codes mean. So then we got report. Nah. Then they got this location vehicle. I'm on line 2, y'all. I'm going to go on down to, let's go down to line 3. Line 3 say location and something. Contributing circumstances, fatigue and asleep. So that's what they say, that this man The reason that he went off the curb or the van slipped is because he was fatigued and asleep, right? Category body. That's his body was in the vehicle. And on this end, y'all, they got something like it was a van or SUV. Now, some of this is smeared. I can't hardly see it that good. All right. So let's go on down to, I want to go down here to number 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Line 5, y'all. Okay. Line 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I hope y'all can see. It says location. 1, 2, 3. Location is got the highway, right? I can't hardly see it. Some of that's smeared. Code 1, it was on the highway. Now, y'all remember that Caucasian lady? She said that the car was in the middle of the road. If y'all remember what that Caucasian lady said, and she pulled over. But if you look at the report, if you look at the pictures, the car or the van is in the middle on that grass. But they said that the location was on a main road, y'all. That's where they said that the van was laying on a main road. They don't say nothing about the van laying all in the grass over there. How did that van get in that grass, y'all? Come on now, y'all help me solve. Y'all, some of these investigators. Okay, the top, moving on over, says vehicle. Now over here, they're talking about the van. Now this van damage was severe, was very severe, right? And then it was major disabled. We're talking about the van. Where did they say it was located? In the main road. It was on the highway in the main road. They said nothing about this van had flipped over and was in that grass. All right. Now, see, this is the real report now, because these people that doing this report at the time have no idea who Angie Stone is. They just doing their job. Okay, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're on the line 6. I don't know what that say. What line 6 say, y'all? If some of y'all can see it, y'all say something. But anyway, talk about the vehicle. And then it said that the vehicle is defected. So we know that the defect cannot be driven anymore. Now, the next line, it says, coordinate type from computer map, the vehicle was in its emergency status. Now, we do know that he said that he was kind of speeding if he went to sleep. Y'all know what happened. They claimed that the van flipped over. Now, I hate I can't see this well because I can't talk to y'all like I want to. Now, this one, next line says location again and time. Crash something. Large vehicle crash. Extreme speed code. Okay. Now, this is just letting you know. I'm just gonna stop right there. They're gonna say the same thing. It was one right here. It's about K-12, y'all. Okay. Let's go on down to where it say Kool-Aid, the red, like that red thing. If you go on over right here, it says K-12. Fatigue and asleep. We know that this man was fatigued and asleep. That's why he had this vehicle. But look what this say. K-12, child going to or from school. Who do they talk to? They said that the accident was 4-something in the morning. 4:25 in the morning. Who would be taking a child to school at 4 o'clock in the morning, y'all? Who y'all think that was? Do y'all think that was that lady? Now, that Caucasian lady said that she was taking her child to a party. I found that strange because it's also report that also the report says that it was one report says that was 4:25 when the van flipped over, 5:25 when the cops got there. And this lady right here, they don't put no name on there, but that just bothers me. K-12, y'all see it? If y'all see where they read at, that little cool lady, going on over, you'll see where it says K-12, child going to or from school. Now, y'all know that something's going on, y'all. What y'all think going on? There's some foul play going on here. What's the cover up? Why do everybody have to sign an NDA where they can't talk about it? And that Caucasian lady, why would she have to be the one to help Angie out when you have 8 other people with her that she been traveling with, touring with? Y'all, something going on here. What is going on? What did they do to Angie, and where is her body? What happened to Angie, y'all? The real report said zero fatality, and said only one car was involved. It wasn't no 18-wheeler, no none. I just showed y'all that. Wasn't no 18-wheeler, no nothing involved in that. Oh boy, y'all, this is a trip, right? Angie said she want her reparation. And anytime these celebrity goes against these industries, something happened to them. What do y'all think happened to it? Let me see what y'all saying over here. Talk to me now. Put some ideas down here. Hey, Linda, how you doing? Come on, y'all, put some ideas. What do y'all think happened to Angie? Just tell me, y'all, what's on y'all mind? What happened to Angie? Why is it that the report is saying 0 fatalities, but they're saying that this woman died? Hey, Mary Langford, Mary Langley, Deborah Jackson, Sharon, Marilyn. All right, y'all. Well, I'll put the video on. Today we're talking about reparation and Angie Stone, you guys. Let's just put this through. We're going to do a little tribute to Angie Stone. And some of the stuff I talked about, you guys will see it in the video. This is so sad what happened to that woman. Oh, Lord. Y'all so quiet over there. Talk to me. Y'all quiet over there. Talk to me now. Angie Stone. It's a shame that that's such a beautiful lady like that would happen to her, you guys. This is Angie Stone. Reparation is what we're Hit that like button, share and subscribe. This is Author On, you guys. You guys name me PT. But anyway, we're talking about angels in the time of trouble, you guys. That's the book that I wrote. In the early 2000s, you guys, I had these visions of these angels. They came and got me. I had to write down everything that I see. I didn't want to see it. Because you see, I am a seer. And most seers are isolated. They hide. They don't come out in the public. They don't boast. I don't know about this new age stuff. Some of these people are gifted with reading these cards. I see that on TV a lot where they're reading cards with these Caucasian people on there. And I'd be like, well, I know not to knock nobody as gift, but certainly you can't talk to me as a black person having retelling my future with nothing but Caucasian people on the cards. Well, anyway, that's the same as the Bible, y'all. But how do we know what an angel look like? Has anyone actually seen an angel other than what the accounts are in the Bible, y'all? Why is the angels always pictured as Caucasian? Why they all have these big old floppy wings, y'all? These appearance of these clusters of wings, of rings around their eyes, and this light around their head. Well, this is how the Christians always put the angel. But why is it painted white? Something wrong with that picture, you guys. How do you describe the appearance of angels? Now, the angel, if you Japanese, this Japanese gonna have his angel looking like him. If you're Caucasian, you're gonna have the angel looking like you. Whatever your ethnic is, they put them angels looking like them. Everybody except for black people. You can go in everybody's culture and in their home, and you will see that the angel look just like them. So we allow for other people to dictate to us how the angels should look, right? How the angels should be portrayed, and they're not gonna look like you and me. When I was a little girl, I used to get in trouble because I wanted to know, where was I at in this Bible? Why I'm seeing all these pale angels in the Bible? Unfortunately, sometimes our people, they just don't understand. They tell you to shut up, and make you be quiet, and you can't ask questions, right? But let me tell you this brilliant idea that came to me, that the angels look like you and me. Oh, yes. On my spiritual journey, I learned that an angel is not this winged creature running around, flying around in a place that you can't see. The angel is your mama. Whoever's deceased, your deceased loved one, your grandmama, your auntie, your baby, your children, your neighbor next door, your ancestors from thousands and thousands of years ago are your angels, you guys. Now look, that's just me. Because most of the time, people, when they have this idea of an angel, it's shaped with their experience, it's shaped with their culture. And I'm telling you, this is just how I feel. This is what I saw in my visions, you guys, right? The presence of the angel depends on your character. Look at Aunt Angie. Angie, now I would consider her as an angel. She is my ancestor now. She is my ancestor now, and I did see that wreck. I saw that accident many years ago, In the early 2000s that I know was Angie Stone. No, I just remember all the controversy behind this car wreck and this beautiful black woman that had been turned into our ancestors, you guys. So let's just say that a seer like myself, when we see things, we can't just say we can't predict the future like that. I saw this accident maybe 10, 20, maybe about 15 years ago. You never know who it is. You'll never know when it's going to surface, but you know it will appear. This is Angie Stone and the controversy behind Angie Stone, our angel. May she rest in peace. My condolence to your family, beloved. My condolence. Angie keep coming to me. Her spirit, her energy keeps coming to me. Now we do know that when it comes to this thing about death, nobody knows and have came back to live to tell us what it is. But we do know, I know, my experience that we are energy, that this body that we have is just a shell that we live in. We're energy. If we were not energy, then why is it that, and our energy never dies? Why is it that you're able to turn on the TV right now and still see Angie? She's still talking. She's still laughing. She's still singing. Whatever it is that she did, her energy is still there. It's left there. It never dies. Why is it I can show you this picture of Angel? Her energy captured it. It will remain there. There's so much that we've been taught that we need to deprogram ourselves. Angels in the time of trouble. Yeah, it's the time of trouble, not for the black man, but for the other races, you guys. That's what I meant by, that's what the angel said. Our time of trouble, shoot, we've always been the time of trouble for us. But the time of trouble is for the other races now.
I fell down to the ground and it felt like something not ran over me, but brushed over me. It, like something just swiped over my body. And I got up and I was screaming, "He's away!" Out of it and just holding her hand and she was wobbling around. And I said, "Baby, you gotta sit down." And then the next thing I know, I flew and I fell down to the ground and it felt like something.
So she's trying to distract your attention, like as if an 18-wheeler came by. But what happened to Angie, right? What happened to Angie? Why were you on your way to a birthday party at 4 o'clock in the morning? 4:25 a.m., right? And Angie had said that day either the son, the daughter, or the grandchild birthday on that day. And it's just coincidentally, that's what she kept saying. Well, she was on her way to the birthday party. Who is this woman? Why has she scrubbed her social media? Just took it down. Think her name is Courtney. But this is by the gossip factors. But anyway, whatever she confirmed, she still confirmed that Angie was alive, right? According to the crash report, there were no fatalities. Who was this woman? Why was she there? Why was she the only one out of all 9 people now? 9 people, her friends that she sang with, go tour with. Why was she the only one to give this eyewitness report and to help Angie? Why didn't they help Angie? Angie was those people bread and butter now. You would think that would be the first person that you would see about. Never trust Esau. Esau is never to be trusted. Angie Stone, mysterious death. So look at this. This coming from Paperwork Party TV. And this crash report was released the day of her funeral. He called her his angel because he felt like she was speaking to him, trying to solve her own death report. But according to Alabama Uniform Traffic Crash Report, if you look at what they say, fatalities, 0. No fatalities. That's what it says, you guys. Can you see that good? And then it say the first one says vehicles involved 1. It don't say anything about no semi truck. Pedestrian 2. Injured 9. So it says that means that all 9 passengers got out this car. Time of the report, 4:20 a.m. Day of the work, Saturday. County, Montgomery, city, rural Montgomery. So there has been so many different reports about this woman's death. Okay, let's keep it going now. You guys make sure y'all go to his and see this, because this is the most important evidence being revealed. All right, let me just put it on. This is this is his report.
I ain't fucked up. Y'all ain't never heard about Paperwork Party? We've been solving murders for 4 years. If a celebrity dies, we own it. You should have did your homework before you killed Angie. One reason that the state troopers did not want to lie in the crash report is because I told them I'm watching y'all. And if y'all lie and say that Angie died in that report, I am going to sue Alabama. You think I'm bullshit? You better ask them. You better ask them how paperwork comes.
So this is March the 1st, 2025. Let me move it on up. This is the first report that come out. But have you know, you guys, they amended this report. They amended that report to that there was 1 fatality, but still some puzzle in it. That still was no semi trucks involved, you guys. Let's just see what this says right here.
No fatalities. She did not die in the car. I would like to thank the Alabama State Troopers. I would like to thank the Alabama State Troopers for not lying. Now I know y'all wasn't paid off. Come on, gang. I'm finna show you how I know the Alabama State Troopers wasn't paid off. We about to get to it. Appreciate the no fatalities. Flood the crowd. That's what's up. Now, gang, watch that little died in the car. 2 fucking weeks. We've been staying with it. We've been telling y'all, she did not die in that car. All my paper clips, y'all been saying the same shit. Y'all never went against the grain. Y'all never said that.
I never believed that Angie died in that truck, simply because I don't know who that lady was. She was a European lady. She said that she would over there and help Angie and talk to Angie. So that goes to show you that Angie did not die in that truck. So I agree with it. This is you listening at the voice of Paperwork Party TV. Angie Stone crash report.
Angela, y'all was with the Paperwork Party because we had all the proof, and we still bringing proof. Shout out to Susan SP, man. Appreciate that donation. No fatalities, man. No fatalities, Susan. Susan, how does it feel, Susan? How does it feel to know that she didn't die in the car? Come on, Susan. How does it feel to know that she did not die in the car? These people are fucking criminals, man. These people are fucking criminals. Appreciate that donation, Erica.
So he's very emotional, I'm sure.
They said Jerry went over. That nigga name is No.
So this is shocking to me. When did this man get involved right here? So they said this is the man that ran her over, not the guy that driving the truck. They had tried to distract you guys with what really happened. What really happened to Angie Stone? This is a statement from the Alabama Law Enforcement Agency. Said that the crash occurred approximately 4:25 a.m. Now, as you look, you will see the second report got a different time on it and say that there was a fatality. Something is going on. Let's just listen in at this.
Where the police report? His name is Nowhere, y'all. His name is Nowhere. Is no 18-wheeler involved in this wreck? No, they lied. They said Jerry Wilkinson ran her over and killed her. His name is Nowhere in the report. Let's look over the report, guys. Let's look over the report. Let's read this one first, guys. If you look at this report, guys, let me show you. Unit 1, if you look at the screen, guys, Unit 1 is the car that Lethal was driving, Unit 1. All right? So it's only one car in this wreck, no other cars involved. Unit 1 is the car that Lethal was driving. All right? So let's read the report. This is what they had to say. All right? Unit 1 was traveling north. Let's say the Mercedes-Benz. The Mercedes-Benz was traveling north on Interstate 65. Driver of the Mercedes-Benz fell asleep while operating his vehicle, causing it to leave the road on the left shoulder and then overturn when re-entering the road. Unit 1 landed on his driver's side and slid to a stop as shown in the diagram. Driver of Unit 1 stated there was something wrong with the car, causing it to snap, and he had kept adjusting the lane, changing malfunction features on Unit 1. Now, gang, pay attention to this last sentence. I said this shit. I said this shit. Look at the last sentence I'm finna read, gang. I said this on day 1. Driver of Unit 1, who is Lethal, also stated he does not know what happened 2 hours into the drive. Remember I told you, gang, we missing 2 hours between 4:25 and 7. But if you look at this, it's really between the time that they left. If this wreck happened at 4:20, that means they left the show at 2:20. And Lethal does not know what happened in those 2 hours. Guys, that's when they killed Angie. Between the time that they left the show and the time that they staged this wreck, they killed Angie. And the reason Lethal don't know what happened for 2 hours is because he didn't want to give a statement saying what happened, but we know that's when they killed Angie. My question is this, gang.
So everything on this is allegedly, you guys, right? And just this man's opinion. So what he's saying is that Angie was not in that car, you guys. Oh my God, I don't know who Lethal is, but the problem here, let me see if I can go up to the second report, because I want you guys to see what the second report, and then you guys will have to go over there and see the rest of this. This is interesting. You guys.
Much in. We hold so much pain. We hold so much that it has to come out of our eyes as tears. But the beauty of what she was talking about is when a cloud has no more tears, it dissipates.
it's gone. But if you listen to that song again, there's a part that I want you to really, really listen to. She said, what goes around comes around. What goes up must come down. The things you do come back to you. And then she said, y'all believe that? She was preaching, y'all. I can take you to the word where in Galatians it says, be not deceived. God is not mocked. That a man soweth, he shall also reap. This woman sold good things to people. She sold kindness to people. She sold joy to people. She sold love and her voice to people. So if you are like her and like me, who get tired of helping people and watch them dog you out, if you are like her and like me, I'm going to tell you this. Don't stop doing good. Don't stop being kind. Be not weary in your well-doing, for in due season you will reap a harvest of blessings. God bless you, family. God bless you, Angie. My heart, my soul is with you. I'm so glad that there's no more rain in your cloud.
There you have it. I'm glad he spoke out. He ain't sleeping under the word. Where is this woman's money? She has a legacy. She has children. She has worked to provide generational wealth for her children. Where is her money? Next, you will see the traffic.
You brought so many people together. I learned so much about you this week that I wish I would have known sooner. But I promise I'm going to keep this legacy rolling. I promise you I'm going to make you proud. So sleep well, my black beauty. I'm going to miss you, baby. And P.S. what's understood will not be explained.
It's so sad. That's the sun, y'all.
It's a day I never wanted to see, but you know, the overwhelming love and memories and laughs, and you know, my mama left behind a village, man. I appreciate all the reaching out. It's everything, man. You know, living with my mom and being with her and going on tour.
So this is the son speaking, and y'all leave these kids alone. This is D'Angelo son, and I can't believe that someone told my son that may not be D'Angelo's son. Yeah, that's could be Ruben Studdard's son. No, stop that. Stop that. Leave these kids alone. That's D'Angelo's son. They look like twins to me. And leave these people alone. Leave Angie and her family alone. You guys are so low down. But anyway, he look handsome, and the ladies look beautiful, even though they are grieving.
And you still don't really grasp like what she is or who she is or what she mean to people. Like she, you know, like people love her music, but now, you know, after I'm passing, I'm seeing she was like more of a spirit. She was like an angel. She was like a tree. She planted roots in the ground. Man, my mama, that's my dog. More than my mama, that's like my best friend. Like, man, she would come to the studio with me, like, and she still had that fire, man. Like, she never lost it. I made a song called Miss Angie's Son. I wrote it like for her to sing the hook, and you know, I did the hook, and she was like, "Nah," she's like, "Nah, son, you can go ahead and do it." But we went in the studio. She came in the studio with me, like bombarded my session, like just took it over. You know, she brought her old piano player in. She brought a horn player in, and she just changed the whole record. Like,
now look, let me tell you, so you don't know how blessed you are to have those kind of resources, young man. But this is funny. Keep on.
but it was amazing, man. It's like, and she told me just sit down, like just go over there. But man.
Well, I just love me some Angie's. Oh, y'all know. Do y'all know with Angie? I did not know. I remember some of y'all may be too young to remember this, but the Sugar Hill Gang was the first people I ever heard did a rap song. And I didn't know Angie had wrote a lot of stuff. She said she wrote it. And then she said they were the first girl group to do rap too. But talking about reparation, where is my money? Where is your money at? Are y'all willing to fight for reparation? We can get our reparation if we will be willing to be a unity, to put all our differences aside. That's what I noticed about other ethnic groups. They can be arguing, fighting, hate each other group guts, but when it comes to keep themselves in power, they unite around that. So we need to reunite. I don't even care if y'all hate me or what. I just want to unite and get that reparation for my children. But y'all, I'm finna play this video. Do y'all remember that when they were giving all that land away, or giving our ancestors land away to the Europeans? Well, supposed to be to the Indians, and some of them white people claimed that they were Indians. They called themselves the $5 Indians. That's what they call. That's why, you know, when you see some people say they Indians, it gets you confused because they blue-eyed blonde hair. They're the descendant of the $5 Indian. So next I'm going to play this to y'all. We got to be careful if y'all going to be fighting for this reparation, because that's what they trying to do to us again. I want y'all to listen to this. This woman coming up saying everybody was slaves, said that she worked 3 jobs, one at Starburst and all that. She deserved reparation too. This woman trying to compare her divorce, trying to compare her coffee shop job that she got to 400 years of slavery. So they're out there trying to get that reparation. So we got a lot. Y'all wait till y'all hear this. This is Tariq Nasheed, y'all. Y'all got to hear this. Don't go nowhere. Listen to this woman right here. And she's not the only one that's trying to get our reparation. You got so many ethnic groups trying to come in and claim out our reparation. We gonna get it. If we stick together, we gonna get this reparation. Oh, here we go. Look at me peeping, y'all. I didn't know that, but I gotta add it to the stage. My big old face all in the camera. I didn't even know it. Uh, what Angie Stone was asking for. Angie Stone was really asking for reparation, y'all. This has just been going on in the Black community ever since day one. Always taking our money and our land. She needs her reparation for her children. But this is Tariq Nasheed. He always on top of reparation. And this lady is calling in another ethnic group. I don't know what she is, but I just assume that she's not black. And she just tell them what she feel about reparation and how she feel like black should get reparation. But at least she feel like we should get some. But she also feel like she should be included. So I'm going to tell y'all something about Biden. I went on the 100th anniversary. I went down to Black Wall Street, right? And Biden was there. And it's 4 of the survivors are still alive. They were children at that time. They were telling Biden about what happened those nights. It didn't just happen one night. It was horrific. Y'all know what was going on. The destruction of their community. Biden looked them in the face and said, no. I would never vote for him. He can kiss my buddy and not even change from when he stood in the front door with his shotgun telling black kids they will never ever go to school with his children. Now, and so, but anyway, he turned around that same month, gave Afghanistan, Asian, and the Ukrainian right here in this country that came over here, gave them millions of dollars and told Black America that they don't have no money. Girl, that's my grandson in there cooking, swinging pots so loud. Goodness. Tariq Nasheed.
Lala or Layla or Lala? Which one is it, ma'am? Layla or Lala?
I just wanted to say I understand the frustration because we all have so much frustration, but it's not like a discrimination contest. Like who's been discriminated against the most? Because we all could fight for our own self and say it's been me. We've all been made to feel like it's been us, right? Because
no.
Okay, hear me out. Because the fact is, if you're a woman, you couldn't even vote like 100 years ago. If you were cheated on and your husband left, you were the one left in the cold. It's not a contest on who's been victimized the most. It's basically the parasitic governments, the parasitic religious grifter show against everyone else. Like the monarchy is a complete grift right from day one. There should never be anyone ruling over
this woman comparing this slavery and reparation compared to her struggle as getting a divorce and being a single mom, y'all.
Other people. Like it's a complete pile of garbage. What they did is they usurped your personal sovereignty. They usurped my personal sovereignty. They've done that to the whole planet.
Here's the thing, because people come in and then black people, I found that this was a learning lesson. Watch out for this. Oh, man, it's the elitists. They got all of us. Here's the thing. Y'all had no problem with the elitists when they elevated you over us.
Oh, she must
all right?
Puerto Rican.
That's the problem. Yes, you have elitists who run everybody. But when the elitists elevated you over us, they told you, hey, you and I are white and those blacks are different and I'm going to treat you a little bit better than them. Y'all said, cool. We ain't got no problem with that deal. Mm-hmm. So I don't want to hear about the Illuminati, the Bilderbergs and all of that, because y'all will join forces with them against the black people. That's the problem. And that's why we need that reparations, Miss Lala. Now, how do you feel about that reparations, ma'am?
Well, I put down in your purple pill because they are completely devaluing the dollar. So by the time they try to give any reparations, I think it's going to be just useless.
So I think there should be at least 10 acres per individual, not per family, per individual.
So it's gonna be useless when it comes to us and the Ukrainian and the Afghanistan and everybody else. Now get millions of dollars putting it in their pocket. Not only that, $5,000 to $6,000 worth of food stamps per month. They bragging about right here in the United States. Miss me with that group. Every time it comes to us, it's always a problem. There is no money.
These 10 acres of land that everyone is completely sovereign over. Nobody can tell you what to do on your land. Nobody can tell you you can't collect your own water. You can grow whatever you want. If you smoke marijuana, turn the whole 10 acres into marijuana. Who cares? But each person, because land is the only thing that can have value in the future, I think it should be 10 acres of land minimum per individual. So that's what I think is a good plan.
Okay, it just should be the money. Let's just do what they do with the Native Americans and all of these other people. Just give us the money and we'll go get our own land wherever we want to get it. Because sometimes when we get land, they come in, the dominant society plays the whole eminent domain thing and take our land from us. So let's just get the money and then we can boost the economy and then we'll get the land wherever we need to get the land. That makes sense?
Well, it does, but what about someone like me? I don't even look like I have any background that would get reparations, but if you go to my parents and my grandparents, then I would be completely eligible, and I do not look eligible. So how do you draw the line on who gets reparations and who doesn't and all this other kind of stuff?
That's a great question, because I did notice you did have a Rachel Dolezal type of look. So, where is your parents? You said, what are your parents?
Well, my parents are Aboriginal Australian, which is basically as melanated as you can get. These people actually look like the color of my phone. That's how dark that they are. And then, and then my mother is American Indian, which is actually the original American Indian, not the ones later on, but the actual ones that everyone calls African, but they're not actually African, they're actually American originals.
Who? Which one? Which tribe?
I guess Ojibwa, I think it's called. But that's my mother is half of that. So like, if you want to go to American Indians being actually the ones that they claim to be African, the actual original native people were actually who they call African. They called them African slaves, but they're not slaves. They were actually came over, and they're the ones that had like the Tartaria, the beautiful buildings, and all those. So
God, I know that. Let's reel it back. I'm just trying to see you.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because
so they weren't living in teepees and all this. They actually had high technology, and then the people came over and basically killed everyone, and then took over their the Capitol building and things. That would have been one of our ancestors' kind of a home for them. But instead, they said that they built it and all this garbage, and that we lived in teepees.
Okay. So. Your mother is your grandmother basically white and Chippewa?
No, just half. It was like French and something else.
Okay, there we go. Okay, so you're not qualified for reparations at all. Now, what made you think you were even remotely qualified for reparations?
See, that's their problem. They want the reparation. They don't want it to go to us. So we gotta watch out for this, because that's what happened before. When they giving us our land back, our ancestors their land back, all of a sudden you had them call them $5 Indians. They wasn't Indians, but they paid the government to put it on the paper that they were Indians, and that's how they got land.
Pardon me? Because it's not just one tribe that is qualified. We have all been taken and thrown out of our homes. All of our inheritances have been taken away for generations. It's not just one type of people. This has been happening to everyone. So just because my family's not dark enough doesn't mean that my family hasn't had our inheritance stolen, all our trust funds stolen, been kicked off our land. Even in my time, I'm only 50 years old, and I've already had my land stolen like 3 times. I've had to get back on my feet. So it's about the principle. You can't make it a competition.
What you haven't explained how you're qualified even remotely for reparations for slavery. Because that's what the reparations.
If you want to make slavery the qualification, then basically everyone on the entire planet qualifies right now. Nobody has.
How?
Okay, if you're a slave 100 years ago as compared to today, at least you weren't working 3 jobs, have no time at all to talk to other humans.
Ma'am, I'm not going to let you mayo babble.
I wonder why she went up there protesting when they was giving those other Europeans coming from the country over here millions of dollars just to get started over here.
FBA family, are you hearing this?
Yes.
All right?
Yes.
You see how illogical they start getting? Well, everybody on the planet was a slave. They just start talking crazy. I got them muted for this. I just want the FBA family to hear this nonsense. No, ma'am, it doesn't work like that. When it comes to us, all of a sudden, everybody's supposed to benefit off of it. See? When it comes to foundational Black Americans, we're supposed to let everybody eat off us. Now, when these Native American tribes, they're getting money, it ain't everybody supposed to get some from that. All right? She didn't say that with the Native American tribes. And I'm smelling some $5 Indian juice popping off, to be honest. I'm really smelling some $5 Indian juice over here.
That's what it is.
When you're talking about your family is dark skinned because they were Aboriginal Australian, ma'am, that has nothing to do with our lineage claim. The reparations here in the United States is not based on skin color. It's based on lineage, ma'am. This is a lineage-based claim.
Okay, I was talking about that was my father's side was Aboriginal, Australia. My mother's side was from here. You're just being racist and you're not looking.
So this lady feels like getting reparation for slavery is racist. Let's see why she feels that way.
That is. What does that have to do with us and our lineage?
I didn't realize that you were being racist. I didn't realize that someone having everything stolen from them didn't mean that they deserved reparation. You're just looking for a specific group to put yourself into and exclude anyone else that's been victimized, which is basically the whole youth right now. They work 3 jobs. They get paid nothing. They basically get like dog food pay.
Does that have to do with us being enslaved?
Because the entire planet is enslaved right now, worse than in the past.
So you're trying to say, you're trying to compare, ma'am, are you saying you're enslaved right now?
Definitely, everyone's enslaved right now. I think you sound like you've had it way better off than anyone. So why are you're not a slave more than...
Ma'am, you're trying to compare you working at Starbucks or wherever you work to my family who was forced to live on a plantation and get beaten and raped and work for free until they died, and you're trying to compare yourself to that?
No, don't put words in my mouth. Anyone who's been trafficked has been beaten and raped most of their life. All this human trafficking, there's so many people. Skin color has nothing to do with it. People are trafficked and raped in every race. So it's not about skin color.
The government sanctioning it?
Yeah, and like, why would people who have passed away? Why are you?
Get off my phone. All right.
That's right. Put
All
her
right.
out. That's right, Tariq. She never would understand how she gonna compare working at a coffee shop to slavery. 400 years of slavery. That's crazy. Okay, you guys. Oh, that's the kind of that's what we when it come to us with getting money or any kind of tangibles, they are against it, y'all. About 90% of the people is against us getting, and we're the only culture that they do like that. But anyway, that's all I got for you guys today. And you guys need to look more into the reparation for your family. If you're interested, like I said, go back. Start downloading go all the way back to as far as back as you can with your grandma and start with your grandpa and that lineage. And start documenting that stuff because that's what they're going to be looking for in order to get your money. It's coming. Y'all know California already had their day. I don't know the results of it. I got to keep up with it. But California really did unite around their reparation. I don't know if they went to the White House or what, or they had a rally or something. But everybody did that all over the United States. And when we bound together, we're going to get our reparation. And for those of you that don't want your reparation, you just sit back and be quiet and let the ones that want it get it. Anyway, love each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all for being here. And bye, you guys. And don't y'all forget, I don't have no link. I don't have no link to True Teeth GoFundMe. Y'all know that she's been taken down, and we're just trying to get her through this month so she be able to feed her family. So y'all make sure y'all go over there. I think she's on here for the Hot Tea channel. There's a link on there if you want to give something to her GoFundMe. But love y'all and thank y'all for being here. Good night, y'all. Good night. Good night. Good night, y'all. And my condolence to Angie and her family, and hopefully she get reparation for that hard work that she did for her legacy, the next generation. All right.
All right, ladies, you got your fans? All right, now let's do a little work about let's look at it. I don't know if y'all know. Westlove and the 478 band. It's like,
Good night, you guys. Good night.